Good morning, students. I think you might have completed all the exercises up to 18. Today we will learn the 19th and 20th illustrations. So you have to complete 19 and 20 exercises. Then we will complete the first chapter. Okay, then you will be very thorough about the first chapter if you learn the question answers also. So we will today see the 19th illustration. Let me read first. Arjun carries on grocery business and does not keep his books on double entry basis. The following particulars have been extracted from his books. Particulars: opening, closing, plant and machinery, stock, sundry debtors, creditors, cash at bank. Other information for the year ending 31st March 2019 showed the following: advertising, carriage inwards, cash paid to creditors, drawings. Up to here, just I will explain. All these will come in the balance sheet. Maybe the opening statement of affairs, then closing balance sheet. This one we have to see. For the needed information, they might have given this additional information. Understand? Drawings, you know. This cash paid to creditors will come in the creditors account. Carriage inward, direct expenses, advertising, indirect expenses. We will see now the other information. Total sales during the year. So sales given. Then purchase returns during the year 2000. So purchase returns. From the purchase we need to deduct. Till now we have not come across any purchases. So we need to calculate credit purchases. So we need to prepare the total creditors account. Then sales returns given. Total sales also given. No need to prepare the debtors account. Then depreciate plant and machinery. You know, from the plant and machinery we should deduct this amount. Then in the profit and loss account we have to write. Provide 300 for doubtful debts. This one in the profit and loss account, and then from the debtors account we should deduct. Prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019 and balance sheet. So that is closing balance sheet. With the opening figures, we have to calculate the opening capital by preparing the opening statement of affairs. Then to prepare the trading account we need that purchases, sales given, purchases we need to prepare total creditors account. So that first one. Then opening statement of affairs, to calculate the opening capital, that should be written in the closing balance sheet. Then trading and profit and loss account balance sheet we will prepare. So before going to trading and profit and loss account, we need to prepare two statements. One, opening statement of affairs. The other one account, total creditors account. So first we will see from the opening figures we will see how to prepare the statement of affairs, that I will do and show in the notebook. First we should write the question number, that's 19. Question number 19. Then in the books of Arjun you have to write in the middle of the double pages, statement of affairs as on 1st April 2018. Draw the line and write this side liabilities rupees, assets rupees. Now we have to start with the question. That question, page number 26. When you listen to my teaching, just you see the question. Okay, from the top you have to come. That particular statement of affairs both given. So that one, first one, plant and machinery. Asset side we have to write first the current assets. So leave that plant and machinery, we will write last. But the last item you see, cash at bank. Cash in hand is not given. So you write cash at bank. That order only we have to write in the asset side. Cash at bank opening is 4,000. The next current assets we can write sundry debtors. From bottom you see sundry debtors 2,000. Above sundry debtors, stock is available. That you can write. Stock 9,000. Now the topmost one, plant and machinery. that is the only fixed assets. Plant and machinery, what is the amount? 20,000. Right. Write the digit correctly. Okay. Now all the items you have entered. Now come to the only other item, sundry creditors, that you write on the liability side. Sundry creditors. Sundry creditors 5,000. Now we should balance this statement of affairs. Okay. Draw to one line, double line. Write the large amount first. 6, 15, balance 1, 3. So 35, write the 35 here. Then how much we will get? 30. What is this? Capital. Capital you write. Opening you write in bracket. Then again you write balancing figure. Every day I am writing and showing. The same thing should be there when you do also. Now I told you we need to prepare the next account, total creditors account, in order to calculate the credit purchases, because total sales given. So we need to calculate total purchases. So no cash purchases. So we have to calculate at least the credit purchases. Credit purchases we have to calculate. So debtor account, if you prepare account you have to write debtor, creditor, DRCR. Then rupees, particulars rupees. Draw the line. Particulars you have to write. Okay, I am writing P alone. You have to write fully the particulars. Now again come from the top. Where is sundry creditors? Sundry creditors how much? Opening 5,000. Where it will appear? Because it is creditor shows credit balance. How we should write? By balance brought down. Okay, 5,000. Now that closing balance we will write last. Okay. Other information you come. Advertisement will not come. Carriage inward no. Then cash paid to creditors. That is related to creditors. What will be the entry? Creditors account debtor to cash. So we should write to cash 64,000. Then any other drawings will not come. Then total sales no. Then purchase returns. Purchase returns 2,000. This is related to creditors. We will return this one to the creditors account only, isn't it? So creditors account debtor to purchase returns. So that you write. To purchase returns. How much? 2,000. Then any other item will be coming. Okay. Or the depreciation, doubtful debt, nothing will come. Okay. So now we will write the closing balance. Again you come back. Sundry creditors closing 4,000. Opening is here. Closing will be here. How will we write? Balance carry down. Okay, carry down 4,000. Now balance sheet. This side only more, isn't it? Write the same amount both the side. So 4, 3, 0, 8 plus 2, 10, balance 1, 7. 70,000. So what will be the balance? 65,000. What is this? Purchases. Purchases. Bracket. Credit. Again one more bracket. Balancing figure. Okay. Now this account also got over. Now we got the needed information. Now we can prepare the trading and profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account. Then in the next line you have to write for the year ended 31st March closing date 2019. Again draw line. Particulars. Rupees. Then because it is an account, again debtor, creditor we should write. Don't forget. Particulars, rupees symbol. Particulars, rupees symbol. Then draw line. Okay. Now we will start. What is the first item? To opening stock. Stock is given in the tabular column, isn't it? Opening stock 9,000. To purchases. Which purchases given? Here one more because we have to do some adjustments. We have to deduct the sales return, purchase return. So draw this 2 column will be there in your accountancy notebook. Okay, in the inner column, this is called inner column, this is called outer column. So write the purchases inside the inner column. That you can write because only one purchase, credit purchase that we have calculated from the total creditors account. How much it is? 65,000. Then purchase return also available. So less, just below 2 you write purchase returns. How much? 2,000. How much we will get? Straight to 2,000 you should write to 63,000. Okay, after purchases you should check what are the direct expenses. I told you there is only one direct expense, that is carriage inward. You know, carriage inward is direct expense, carriage outward is indirect expense. So that is 8,000, right outer column. Okay, then over all the items on the debit side, credit side by sales. What is the total sales given? Total sales given 85,000 you write in the inner column because we have sales returns. Sales returns 1,000. So how much we will get? 84,000 you write. Okay. Now closing stock. Only 2 items will be appearing on the credit side of trading account. Closing stock. How much is the closing stock? Opening stock, next column it is given. Closing stock 16,000. Okay, now we will balance it. Which side will be more? Credit side. 1 lakh, isn't it? 30, 10, balance 1, 9 plus 1, 10. 1 lakh. Same 1 lakh you write here also. Then balance it. 1, 2, 3. Here 9, 3, 12, 20, 0. Balance 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. So 20,000 is the gross profit. How you have to write? To gross profit carry down. Okay, that's all. Now we will write this gross profit in the profit and loss account because same account, no need to write again heading. Here we should write. I will write in the next page. Yeah, we have to write by gross profit brought down 20,000. Now any income given we have to check. Again we will come from the other information. Advertising. So that is the first expense. So we will write to advertising 4,700. Then carriage inward we have written. Then cash paid to creditors we have written. Drawings will not come. Then the other total sales over, purchase returns over, sales returns over. Now depreciation. So to depreciation. You can write machinery. Depreciation on machinery. On you can write assembly also you can write. Machinery how much I will show. How to calculate. Depreciate plant and machinery by 5%. So what is the value of plant and machinery? Opening 20,000 into 5%. 5 by 100. Can you see? Otherwise I will write with the, you can see, I think. So 2 0 you have to cut. 1 0, another 0. So 2 into 5, 10. Isn't it? 2 into 5, 10. Then 2 more zeros. So 1000. That 1000 we have to write outer column. Then after depreciation, what is given? Provide 300 for doubtful debts. So you have to write provision, not provide, provision for doubtful debts. How much we have to calculate? No need to calculate. 300 is given. So that same 300 we have to write. We have entered all the items. Now we can calculate the net profit. Okay. Total you write 20,000. Here also 20,000. Balance. 7 plus 3, 10, 0. Balance 1. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. Balance 1, 1. So 14,000 is the net profit. To net profit transferred to capital account. Now that account also over. Okay. Now we have to prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Again draw. But debtor creditor you should not write because it is not an account, it is a sheet, statement. Okay. We know very well because we did the final accounts in standard 11. So this one, amount column, inner column also we can draw, isn't it? Then assets, rupees, here rupees, one small column also you have. Then liabilities. First we will write on the asset side. So we have to, I have told you current asset. What is the first asset? We have written the cash at bank. That same thing you write. Cash at bank. Cash at bank 6,000. Closing balance. Okay, second column amount only we have to write. Then sundry debtors. Sundry debtors. How much given? Closing. Sundry debtors 5,300. 5,300 in the inner column. Then here we need to deduct the provision for doubtful debts. Less provision for doubtful debts 300. If we deduct 300, we will get 5,000. Okay. Then the next item, stock, that is called closing stock. You can write simply stock. Okay. How much is the stock? 16,000. Then after stock, then plant and machinery. Plant and machinery, we have depreciation. So write the amount in the inner column. Okay. 20,000 less depreciation. Depreciation, how much we calculated? 1,000. So what is the net amount? 19,000. Now we will come to the liability side. Liability side, first the short-term liabilities. That is sundry creditors. Sundry creditors. Sundry creditors how much? 4,000. Then no other item. So we will start capital, the last one, last item. This capital is the opening capital that we have calculated. What is the opening capital we have calculated? 30,000. That 30,000 we have to add net profit. Net profit is 14,000. Because we have one more item, drawing, to adjust. So write this amount here only. Okay. So 44,000 less drawings. Drawings is given in the other information part. So other information we have to see drawings 2,000. So we have to deduct this one. We will get 42,000. We have to write straight to 2,000. Okay. 42,000. Now we will add and see whether we get the same amount on both the sides. Okay. 46,000. Here 0, 0, 0, 11, 17, 20, 28 we are getting. 11, 17, okay, 17, 16 only. 17, 26. 26 balance to 4, correct. We have got same amount, so it is correct. Our calculation is correct. We have completed one problem. We will see the next problem now. Now listen to the 20th illustration. Pandian does not keep his books under double entry system. From the following information, prepare trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet as on 31st/12/2018. 2 years, beginning, closing, they have given. Furniture, cash in hand, debtors, stock, bills receivable, all these assets to liabilities, bank loan, creditors. Now, cash sales given, cash purchases given. Then, credit sales given, credit purchases given. So, no need to prepare total debtors account, total creditors account. Okay. Carriage on purchases, carriage on sales. This is direct expenses, this one indirect expenses. Commission received, this one profit and loss account, income. Then interest on bank loan, this one expense. Then drawings, balance sheet we need to adjust. Then additional capital we have to add in the balance sheet. Then salaries, indirect expense, office rent also indirect expense. Adjustment, write off depreciation, then create a provision as we did in the 19th problem. Let me do and show. We do not need to prepare total creditors account to calculate purchases and total debtors account to calculate sales because both of them were given there. So now we need to prepare statement of affairs to calculate the opening capital that is needed to prepare the balance sheet. Now first you write the number, then write in the books of Pandian, then statement of affairs as on 1st January 2018. Assets rupees, liabilities rupees. So now you have to see that first that information, tabular column to write the details. Okay, 1/1/2018 you have to see. First one is cash in hand. Furniture you should not write. First you write the current asset, cash in hand, cash at bank. In order you have to write. Cash in hand given, that is 10,000. After cash in hand, debtors, that is also current asset. So write in order. Debtors 40,000. Then stock 28,000. Bills receivable 12,000. Then last furniture, fixed asset 30,000. Okay, now the liability side, bank loan and creditors. First you write creditors. That is the Short-term liabilities, creditors 15,000. Then bank loan 25,000. Now we will balance. Okay. Usually this side only will be more. Okay. Add and write. 1, 2, 3. Then fourth one 8 plus 2 10. Balance 1. 4, 5, 7, 8, 12. So 1,20,000. Understood? Here write the same amount 1,20,000. So write the balance 1, 2, 3, 0, 4, 5 plus 5, 10, again 0, 0, balance 1, 2 plus 4, 4 plus how much 12, 8. So 80,000 is the capital that you write. Capital in bracket opening, then again in bracket balancing figure. So again next step we need to prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2018. Debtor, creditor, then particulars rupees, particulars rupees, because we have some adjustment. We need to use this inner column. Okay, now you come to the particulars, debit side. To, what is the first item? To opening stock. Opening stock that we have written here. This is the opening stock, 28,000. 28,000. Then to, next one, to purchases. Here two purchases are given. So you write first cash, then credit. What is, how much is cash? Cash purchases 4,250. Credit purchases 35,750. So how much? 40,000. Isn't it? Add and write 40,000. Now any direct expenses available? I told you next expense, carriage on purchases. That is the direct expense. Carriage on sales, what? Carriage on sales is the indirect expenses. So write the carriage on purchases 3,000 on the outer column. Now that's all. Okay, now by sales. Two sales available, cash sales, credit sales. How much is the cash sales? 11,200. Credit sales 88,800. So 1 lakh, isn't it? Now by closing stock. Closing stock in that table. Closing stock how much? 11,000. All the items we have entered. Now we should balance it. 1,11,000. Here 1,11,000. Balance is gross profit carried down. Calculate 1, 2, 3. Okay, then 8 plus 3, 11. 11 is 1 is there, so 0. Balance 1. 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. So 40,000 by gross profit brought down. Okay, 11,000. Sorry, 40,000. Okay, now the additional information you have to read to check the indirect expenses. What are the indirect expenses available? What are the indirect expenses? First we should write the salaries. Salaries how much? 8,900. 8,900. Then commission received, credit side we have to write. By commission received. How much is 600? Okay. Then Commission received, drawing salaries written. Other side, carriage on sales. Carriage on sales, 700. Then interest on bank loan. That is one expense. Loan we have taken. For that we need to pay. So that is an expense, 2500. Then office rent. Office rent to 2400. Then the adjustment, depreciation. To depreciation, we have to calculate. Since there is not much space, I am not writing here. Okay, we have to calculate on the furniture. Furniture 30,000. How much is the 5%? 1,500. Okay, 1,500. Right. Then provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts should be calculated on which amount? The debtors. How much is the debtors? 60,000. Closing balance only you have to take. In 60,000, what will be 1%? You have to deduct 20. So we will get only 600. Now we will calculate. I think all the items we have entered. Understand? So you have to calculate the total amount. 40,600. Write the same amount here also. 40,600. Now we will calculate the net profit. Okay, 9 plus 7, 16, plus 5, 21, plus 4, 25, then 30, 36, 0. 36, balance 3, 11, 13, 15, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, balance 2. 24,000 is the net profit. What you have to write? Transfer to capital account. Now we will prepare the balance sheet. Now write the heading balance sheet as on 31st December 2018. Assets rupees because we need to deduct some of the item, doubtful debts. Okay, that's it. Here liabilities rupees. First, as we did in the opening statement of affairs, first item will be cash in hand, current asset. First cash in hand, then cash at bank, sundry debtors, bills receivable. Okay, cash in hand is given as 70,000. Then next item, debtors. From the problem you have to see. Okay, debtors how much given? 60,000. Right inside the inner column. Now here we need to deduct one item. What it is? Provision for doubtful debt. How much? 600. Okay, so we will get 59,400. Okay, then next item, stock. That is closing stock. Stock given 11,000. The same stock that we wrote in the trading account. That is stock. Then bills receivable. Bills receivable, there is no adjustment. So we have to write the full amount on the other side. Closing amount 35,100. Okay, then bank loan creditors, liability side. Isn't it? Now the last, that first one, furniture. Furniture 30,000. There is depreciation. Isn't it? Depreciation less depreciation. Depreciation how much? 5% we calculated 1,500. So 28,500. Now we will come to the liability side. First, the short-term liability. Short-term liabilities are creditors. First one, creditors. Creditors 16,000. Then bank loan. Bank loan 25,000. Now capital or the other adjustment we have to make in the capital. This is the opening capital that we have calculated, that is 80,000. 80,000. First you add the net profit. Okay, net profit. Net profit, how much we have calculated? 24,000. So what will come? 1,04,000. So again, and one more item given here, additional capital. That I have told you already. This should be added along with the capital. So add additional capital. Additional capital how much? 14,000. Again you add. So 1,18,000. Okay. Then from this one only we need to deduct the drawings. How much is the drawings given? 8,000. 8,000. Okay. So 1,10,000. 1,10,000. Now we will add. I think we have written all the items. Now we will add and check whether we have got the same amount. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It will tally. These two sides get the same amount. That is called balance sheet got tallied. That is the we say whether it is tallied. Okay. Now we will add and see. Check. 3, 0. Fourth one 11. Balance 1. 2, 4, 5, 1. 1,51,000. Now credit side, asset side, 0, 0, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, balance 1, 8, 8, then 17, 18, 23, 31. Isn't it? 31. Balance 3, 5, 8, 9, 14, 15. We have got. Okay, the answer. It's correct. Now it got tallied, isn't it? Both the sides are having the same total. So we have done. So when you do it carefully, you will not get any doubt. Not any doubt, you will get the answer. So be careful when you do the problem. The same model only they have given in the 19th and 20th exercise. So you do that one. If you get any doubt, you call and ask me. I will help you. Okay, students. Now we have completed this first chapter. So in the next class, I will start the second chapter. So in this first chapter, if you have any doubt, you call me and ask. Okay, don't hesitate, call and ask me. Thank you. Bye.